Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates and a short yet very exciting video, because just a few moments ago a new Star Wars game was announced. This game is being made by Respawn Entertainment, the same guys who made Titanfall and who are now working on Titanfall 2. This comes through an official post from the game director on the new Star Wars game from Respawn, and also through a post from EA's vice president on EA's website. Unfortunately, we don't get a whole lot of details, but they do reveal that the game is going to be a third-person action-adventure game. So to me it sort of sounds like a campaign-based game, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. And it's obviously not going to be a first-person shooter like Titanfall. It's in a very early stage right now, and they say that they've just gathered a small team to get started on it, so I think that right now it's just in the planning stages. As many of you probably know, they are also working on Titanfall 2 right now, so my guess is that when that game is out and finished, more people will move over from that team to the new Star Wars game instead. I don't see any point in speculating further on the game right now, but what I find interesting is that the short description almost sounds the same way as the game that Visceral Studio is working on. So it's going to be interesting to see how different those two games will be. As you know, Visceral's game has been in development for a couple of years now, so that game is probably growing fairly close to release within maybe a year or two. The last thing I want to mention is that in EA's post, they say that the following studios are working on Star Wars games: DICE, Visceral Games, Capital Games, BioWare, Motive and Respawn. Some people thought this meant another new game was announced, but let me just clarify that DICE are working on Battlefront, Visceral Games are working together with Motive on one game, so Motive isn't making their own Star Wars game, at least not as far as we know. BioWare are working on Star Wars The Old Republic, and Capital Games are the creators of Galaxy of Heroes. I just wanted to clarify that so you know what all of those companies are currently working on. Well, that brings this video to an end. Make sure to subscribe and drop a like if you're excited for more Star Wars gaming news. I will be covering all Star Wars games right here on Battlefront Updates. Also, stay tuned for my live stream starting like 1 or 2 hours after I upload this video. It should show up in your YouTube feed fairly soon. Thank you very much for watching, and may the 4th be with you.